buenas.
In case you're new here, let me bring you up to speed. My name is Alejandra and my partner Warner and I have just bought a big plot of land with 4 cabañas or stone huts in Cantabria, the north of Spain. Our goal is to renovate the cabañas, come live here, and eventually live off our land. But before that's possible, there's a lot of work that has to happen. And a lot of that work is not really dependent on us. First, we have to get all the paperwork ready to get the building permits, and that is very, very difficult in the area we're in. And then restoring and building stone huts is actually quite above our skill level. So we'll have to hire professionals. But there are a few things that we can do in the meantime. And that's what this video is about. Look at Daisy spotting us and coming to say hi. Hi, chica. Careful, careful. Hi, baby.
You want a taste?
Hola. Oh, yes, I have bread, but it's not for you, baby. I'll give you a bit. 1 second. Dude. Here. There you go. Here. Last piece.
Oh, wow. In one go.
We've come to start working on the property. There's a lot of overgrown thorn bushes that we need to get rid of. We don't have all the right tools yet.
We have no tools.
But we wanted to get started because the day is beautiful, like the weather's finally a bit better.
This property hasn't been maintained for 3 years and you can really see it.
But Warner's done a really good job already. All this house was covered in thorn bushes to the top, and now he's taken most of them down, which is very impressive. So we're doing good. If you see here, it's all overgrown. Here as well, it's overgrown everywhere. Those are all thorn bushes that we'll have to get rid of.
Can you tell I love you, I think we did it. We're working on a field. I'll put it next to the camera and then we'll have to move it, yeah?
Yesterday we were here around 4 hours, I think. I don't know. But yeah, it was really fun. I'm not made for this work yet, so I'm a bit sore everywhere. And today we're gonna continue with limited tools until we buy some tools next week. But the day is just stunning. Like, we haven't had such a good day from when we bought the place. So we're very, very excited to be here. Right? We found those rubber boots inside one of the cabañas, and they're a couple sizes too big for me, but with thick socks I can use them, but they're very dirty. So we're gonna go to our stream to wash them and put them in the sun. And yeah, wanna show you. So here's the little stream. It actually comes from up there. There's like a little waterfall, but
So nice to have our own water, huh?
yeah, this little river is really awesome. Like, it's gonna give us problems for the permit, but it's so pretty and it's so nice to have our own water, so it's worth it.
Cool, let's get started.
Maybe this serves as a before and after, but see, these are all the stone fences. They're all filled with thorn bushes. Warner already has done an amazing job in that cabaña over there. It used to be surrounded and now mostly it's gone. And then that cabaña we did yesterday and it's practically clean. And then we'll have to do the one behind me and all the walls, and then the 4th one is down there. That cabaña is really cute, but it's further away. It doesn't have road access. The car cannot get till there, so it'll be definitely the last one we do anything with. So we're not as concerned, but I mean, we will clean it up. It's just the last one. So in this hut we have to be especially careful because as you see the wall is coming down and the thorn bushes grow through the rocks. So if you pull really hard you risk the whole wall coming down. Once that hole is already created, if we didn't tackle it, this cabaña could crumble. We have to clean around it very carefully. Obviously just doing it with these tools is quite slow and tedious, but the positive is that we can make sure we're not harming any little birds or, you know, mice or something that have built their nests in the bushes. So we're very careful about where we cut and we're constantly looking out for any animals. So far it's all been good. So it's a slow process, but slow and steady wins the race. I am actually impressed how fast we're going considering how little tools we have. Okay. Warner has gone to buy some gloves and some things we need. The reason we hadn't done it up till now, we were thinking of going next week, is because next week we're going into the city, and now to the closest one he'll take around 40 minutes to get there and come back, maybe, no, actually more. Oh, there's a baby tick. No! Sorry. So yeah, things are a bit out of the way, so getting some gloves seems like a real effort, and we thought, let's just get by until we go to the city. But the reality is that we're like much slower with one pair of gloves only and one pair of scissors, and it's frustrating standing around watching the other person do work when you could be helping. He's also gone home to get some sunscreen and some long sleeve stuff because we weren't expecting it to be this hot and this sunny. I'm just gonna sit here in the shadow for a little bit, rest, because I'm already tired and I'm itchy everywhere. Like there's something about country living that my skin does not agree with, because I'm itchy all the time. And now that I saw that little tick, I'm gonna be paranoid. Apart from that, it's so lovely here. I'm in love with the property we've bought. It's just stunning. It's so beautiful. I'm a bit in awe that we managed to pull this off. I just wish the procedure to get all the building permits and stuff were quicker, because I want to live here now and it's gonna be so many years. At least this place is so stunning that I know that every time we have to come back to like weed and stuff, it's just gonna be heaven to be here. So I can't complain. I'm super happy. Feeling really, really grateful right now. I can't wait to like get properly strong and be able to do all this work without having like back pain and shoulders aching and hands hurting. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm gonna start working again soon because I do want him to be a bit impressed when he does come back that I've done something. This place is gonna be such a beautiful safe haven when we live here, and we'll have friends over and maybe some of you guys. If we rent out a cabaña, that will be really in the future, because then we have to have fixed multiple, and that will take a lot of money, and we don't have money, but maybe one day. Oh my god, you're very close. You're maybe a bit too close. Should I move? Because you're like gonna walk all over me. I know. This is where I'm laying. This is not a sight I'm used to having, but look at them here. And the baby is just the cutest little boy. Hi, baby. Oh crap, wait. She's gonna step all over me if she's not careful. I'm gonna move a bit. I don't want her to go back and step on me. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay. Good girl. Scissors! Everything's so heavy. Like I need like alley-sized things. Let's see how the grass fares.
Oh!
Much better.
Oh! Turn the camera around. Show it, show it. The previous one we have at the moment, we couldn't get through this grass.
I mean, it kind of like touched through it. Oh! Oh! The grass is still very strong. Look what we did. I know it looks way worse now because the green of the bush made it pretty. We'll replace it all, like one day we'll put like wildflowers everywhere and indigenous trees, and we're gonna take care of this land a lot. But right now, this has to go, and it's a major pain in the ass to get rid of. We forgot to do the house tour before starting this.
That's what it is.
Oh,
it
well.
still looks pretty. The sweat is coming out of my ass at the moment. Then you know what's up.
Truly hot.
It's really hot.
Okay, let's go take a break.
Yeah, let's do it. This is one of our most favorite spots already of the property, no?
Yeah, underneath the tree next to the water.
Because we're within 100 meters of it, basically only like 7 or 8 meters. We have to go through a whole process.
Yeah, and then we have to do like a flood study. And
if you look at the stream, you're like, flood study what? But it gives us water. We will have water on our property basically all year round. It will stop when it's really dry. It has been dry for 2 weeks now. So let's see what is there. Still quite good. Look, so this is after 2 weeks of no rain, and it looks like this. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's still water, which is great, because we need it. We'll make sure to have a lot of water tanks on our property, so yeah, the whole year we are, what do you see, water sufficient. It's beautiful though, look at this. There are all the houses, so that's number 3, number 1, and number 2.
I'm here with my friend Daisy. She's slobbering all over me. I cannot really. She's so sweet. Like, I'm just gonna get. Ooh, you have snot. Oh, please don't put the snot on my pants. Oh. Okay. She's just licking my legs. I don't know if that's a sign of affection, but she's a big girl. You don't have snot anymore because it's on me, isn't it? Yes, it's on me. I'm sure of it. Oh, loving the scratches. Loving them. Yeah. Right.
Give them some old bread.
1 second, the slab of my foot is making me nauseous.
A real country woman.
I get nauseous very easily out of a lot of things, and one of them is weird textures. And it's like so sticky.
Happy?
Yes.
Let's go home. It's a good day.
Shower.
We had a really good day. I'm gonna have dinner, fall asleep, and tomorrow do exactly the same thing again. We're back. Another day
of work. I'm really sore.
Ali is sore. You're gonna rest a lot, or else I'll just butcher away with the thorn.
We're having fun.
It's really good. Yeah. It's nice to arrive here every morning. Really feels like home already. And there's nothing there yet. It's a bit of a climb every day.
Yeah, because our car cannot make it to live already still.
Now, one of the things we have to do is the road flattened out already, but there's nothing on there, so the car cannot make it now. But we'll do that in August. we're done for today. Just had a really hard thunder right above us, so I think that's a good moment to stop.
Just got ourselves a lemon tree.
Big one as well.
Yeah, and I don't know what this bush is called in Spanish, rosella, in Dutch. I don't know, but will it fit our tiny car? Careful, careful, put the leaves first. Oh, poor baby. It fits, but I already feel bad for it.
Yeah, these ones I love.
Yeah, I don't like them.
I love them. They're so good for breakfast with some sugar and yogurt. Back on the land. This is the first time.
It's all ours.
It's all ours.
Officially.
That one in the back behind us we bought as well yesterday. And yeah, now it's ours.
Yeah, we're so happy.
We're gonna work a lot today. We need to take a lot of zarzas out. And then here you can see that whole line here. There. All there. There are a lot of trees growing there and we have to cut some out because if not it's gonna be too dense. Ali's gonna go for that, right?
I think so, yeah. I'm gonna try.
Yeah?
I feel bad. I feel guilty cutting them. But it has to happen. If not, it's bad for the place. They're too many and too close.
If you just keep the big ones, there are a lot of big ones there. And then the small ones out, so the big ones have more space to grow. I'm excited. Love you.
I love you too, I'm so happy.
Let's do this. Look at this, the clouds are coming from the other valley down over our mountain. It's a really cool sight, no? Look at Ali standing in the mud. It's all sucky, swampy here. Having fun?
Yeah, doing exercise. This cannot remain a swamp because it will be really bad. Like it will be a mosquito infestation. So we need to clear this out a bit so that it dries up more. And these trees clearly love a lot of water, so we don't want them also to finish the whole river. There's a real logic. We're not just cutting for the sake of cutting.
We keep the big ones and the small ones we take out. And then the river is behind. You cannot see it very well, but it's running there. And the river we're gonna clean up, and then like the water that's now currently flowing into this swamp gonna hopefully disappear, right?
Yeah, we have a good plan.
It's a major undertaking though, because this is like 150 meters of swamp that we'll have to clean up.
I'm really itchy, my goodness.
You're doing really good. I love you, baby.
I love you too. I'm happy. Yeah. We're gonna make this land so nice, and we're gonna have such nice areas for animals, and then like forest and all the fruit trees and the food, and we're gonna create a little pond for wildlife to be able to drink from. That's really in the future, but I'm just
we already found the spot, huh?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
It's gonna be like a pond / swimming pool.
I'm allergic to nature right now. I'm allergic to spring. Oh well, let's continue. Sorry, baby.
It's funny that we're both apologizing every time that we take a plant or a tree out.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
It's like I'm not doing it. I'm not even doing it intentionally.
I'm grateful for your life. You're beautiful. I'm sorry. I cannot continue. Don't fill me when I cannot.
No, come on, you can do it.
I'm stuck.
Shall I push and then you solve?
No, I'm not strong enough for that.
That's a good shot of your butt. going a bit slower because there's barbed wire everywhere at the moment, so I cannot cut through it, of course. Look at this power woman go!
Our woman is already tired. Ooh.
We're done for today. That was a lot of work. We stink. Yeah, you cannot see that. But the whole wall in that direction is clean. And now we're gonna have to go all the way around our veggie patch.
I'm broken. Like, I'm so tired and my back hurts a lot. It's really fun, but after a few hours, I know now I just cannot move anymore. But even like laying down and reading a book, it feels like work.
Let's do something else for a bit. We've been doing zarzas, thorn bushes, for a couple of days in a row already. I'm gonna work on the river. It's not much of a river, it's more of a stream. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in the river and the trees have grown in it. And those trees have made the river run a different course than it's supposed to. This whole river was made by hand. You cannot see it very well, but where the stick is, it's like a wall. And it's not natural, it's like man-made. And here, let me just... that stone is not supposed to be there. I think it has fallen into the river. I'm repositioning all the stone and make sure there's a clean flow. I've seen the river when it's properly raining, it becomes 10 times as big. I'm taking a lot of the trees out because they're blocking the waterway and the roots are actually growing into the stream. When this swamp is finally dried out, we can actually use the space for something else. We don't know for what, but it's gonna be a nice space to sit. This is maybe a good spot to show the river. It runs right here, but you see that, yeah, there's a big part here that's also water has been here clearly. And I think that's just because further upstream where I just fixed the river, the water came over and just ran through these areas. So I'm deepening the river now a bit, and I'll raise the wall here with all the stones we have. Then I'll shove a lot of clay in between, and with that clay, grass will grow and strengthen the whole wall. Let's hope in a big rainfall that it will hold. Done for today. Oh, I'm broken. That was good though. Got like half the river cleaned up, and I cut a lot of trees, or tree trunks. They're all like quite young trees. The bigger ones we leave and we clean everything around, give them enough space so they can actually grow properly. And then yeah, let's hope that works. The river is still a work in progress, but we'll get there. The welcome committee. You must be a bit scared now. No, you're fine. You're good. You pooped all over the place. They're very curious animals. Another day at the finca. Yesterday I took a lot of trees out from where the river is, and I pruned them a lot. So my height, everything below it I cut down. Today I'm gonna continue where Ale had started, this little foresty patch in the middle of the swamp that needs to be trimmed. And I'm gonna do it now because the moment it starts raining I won't be able to access it anymore. First thing is to clean up where I left off 2 days ago. There's a lot of branches now and the cows move around here quite a bit, so I want to keep it clean. Also because when it starts raining it's gonna become a mess here. We did it! Cleared out the swamp. All the trees have been pruned. It's still really soggy out there, but it looks really good. It's much more open. And now the trees that are gonna stay have much more space to grow properly. Next step is cleaning up this river. So you can see that the river goes through the soil and it's all clay soil. And further up it becomes very soggy because it goes in different directions. And the idea is to just make sure that the river keeps running one course only, so it doesn't go into that left side of the swamp, like there, and stays on that side. There's an old stone bridge here, which is really cool, except for that it collapsed. The stones are now all in the river and they're blocking the water, creating the swamp over here. Okay, got the stones out, and you can see the stone path here as well. I'm not sure how it's going, but there's a line here, and there's big stones here. And then this is a really big stone as well, where I'm standing now here. So I don't know if it went through here, or if it came down here. But anyway, we'll figure it out. I'll need to take all the grass out around here. But this is not really something necessary for now. This is a long, far away project, but definitely cool to get this pathway back. Wow, I'm feeling it. Now we're basically waiting for a big rainfall to come, and then a couple of days later the water comes down from the mountain. This rain can take all the mud and small stones out, and then hopefully it will flow a bit better, but I'll keep an eye on it. This probably will be a long-term project as well, getting the river to flow correctly again.